Arian Barasa, KTN.
Right. Meanwhile, the government has been challenged to ensure there are proper legislative frameworks that will help to hold perpetrators of gender-based violence and femicide to account. Stakeholders say there's a growing culture of normalizing cases of GBV in the society. Speaking during a forum dubbed Women in Leadership, stakeholders said concerted efforts are required to address the rising cases of femicide or GBV in the country. KTN's Anne Musungu has more.
Femicide and gender-based violence has continued to hit headlines across the country. Various stakeholders have been pushing for legislative framework to hold perpetrators of the heinous act to book. A report by the Kenya National Human Rights Commission has revealed that between September and November 2024, at least 97 women have been brutally killed, and now stakeholders want the legislative framework put in place.
And they also need to invest in treating children and youth and adults who are victims of GBV, because that trauma will persist.
Make sure that your decisions today don't betray your tomorrow. As women, there's many more stumbling blocks than there are for men.
The event coincided with the ongoing 16 days campaign against GBV, with the trust calling for need to address the gender inequalities in the societies.
The reason we are doing this is to challenge the gender-based, the gender inequalities in our communities. These are the barriers that are hindering our girls from accessing, accessing school, accessing the leadership role, and also not being able to achieve their greatest potential.
Meanwhile, a Kenya Human Rights Commission report praised the Standard newspaper for its leading role in covering human rights issues.
The media reflects what is happening in the society, but we would also want to encourage the media to not basically forget about the other SRHR issues, because they're also quite important.
This as human rights defenders expressed immense zeal and enthusiasm upon being recognized and awarded by the Human Rights Defenders Coalition for the dedicated efforts through the year, particularly during the Gen Z demonstrations.
Those who have won the various categories were individuals who are deeply involved with the movement this year. Is enough evidence that this country needs change.
The word is that the struggle continues, that what you're doing will not stop, that will only stop when you remove this government from power.
If you're starting out, use everything at your disposal, however small your voice is, to amplify and champion for social justice.
This year witnessed a surge in vocal human rights defenders, accompanied by growing demand for increased advocacy and action, emphasizing the need for greater efforts to uphold justice and protect fundamental freedoms in the country. Anne Musungu, KTN News, Nairobi.